Southeast Asia is known for relative peace and rapid development. With over 680 million people and some of the world's most dynamic economies, it's often seen as a model for cooperation. But that stability didn't just happen. It was built deliberately through decades of diplomacy, negotiation, and cooperation. And at the center of it all is ASEAN. The bloc was formed in 1967 at the height of the Cold War. At that time, Southeast Asia was plagued by instability. Vietnam was at war. Cambodia was on the edge of genocide. Malaysia had just emerged from the Malayan emergency. Even ASEAN's own founding members didn't always see eye to eye prior to the bloc's establishment. Indonesia and Malaysia had clashed during Konfrontasi in 1963, and Singapore and Malaysia separated in 1965. In this environment, 5 countries, Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, Singapore, and Thailand, signed the Bangkok Declaration. It marked a commitment to dialogue and regional cooperation. That commitment was later reinforced through the Zone of Peace, Freedom, and Neutrality in 1971 and the Treaty of Amity and Cooperation in 1976. According to former ASEAN Secretary General Ong Keng Yong, this style of diplomacy is what makes ASEAN work. The bloc's value isn't always obvious, he says, because most of its work happens behind the scenes, through negotiations and consultations that quietly reduce tensions before they escalate.
Quiet engagement matters, and this small and the bridge may be fragile, but as they say in matters of peace, even a fragile bridge is better than a widening gulf.
In its early years, ASEAN brought together mostly low-income countries, many emerging from war or colonial rule. But today, it has become the world's 5th largest economy, with a combined GDP of nearly $4 trillion. By 2030, that figure is expected to climb further, potentially surpassing Japan and Germany. Vietnam, for example, joined the bloc in 1995 after decades of conflict and has since become one of Asia's most robust economies. Cambodia, which exceeded in 1999 after years of turmoil, has made significant strides in trade, tourism, and development. This transformation has been supported by agreements like the ASEAN Free Trade Area and regional initiatives for mobility, connectivity, and integration. Malaysia's 2015 chairmanship also marked a key milestone, launching the ASEAN Community Vision 2025, which set out long-term goals across the political, economic, and social pillars. In 2009, the ASEAN Political Security Community was introduced to strengthen cooperation on issues like counterterrorism, cyber threats, and maritime security, while reaffirming the bloc's core principle of non-alignment. Though ASEAN is sometimes criticized as a talk shop, Ong argues that it is this process of continuous dialogue that prevents conflict and keeps diplomacy alive. ASEAN's impact is also felt in day-to-day life. The 2006 ASEAN Framework Agreement on Visa Exemption allows short-term visa-free travel between member states. This has made it easier for Southeast Asians to study, work, and travel across the region, fueling both tourism and economic growth. And beyond mobility and economics, ASEAN has played a crucial role in fostering cultural exchange and mutual respect among diverse communities.
Since that we are involving a complex community, we have to respect each other. We know to love and embrace each other's diversity like that. And also in work, as long as we do it with dignity, with honor, with values, I think we're doing something great for our community. Yes.
Looking forward, ASEAN faces a new set of challenges: climate change, inequality, digital transformation, and renewed great power rivalries are reshaping the regional landscape. To navigate this, ASEAN, under Malaysia's chairmanship, launched Vision 2045, a strategic plan to build resilience, sustainability, and deeper integration. Dusit Manapan, an advisor to Thailand's foreign ministry, says ASEAN must continue building on its shared strengths because no country can tackle these challenges alone.
Don't stop to be hopeful. Don't stop to be optimistic. We don't have other alternatives. Stick together and look forward to the brighter future. We have many things and we share many things in common. So try to build power from this, from what we already have.
As Southeast Asia continues to grow and change, the region's future may still depend on the same quiet principles that built its peace in the first place. Natasha Bust, FMT.